Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense will have the first possession of the game. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Turning it on! And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Kansas State, 0.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Kansas State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off-play action on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. Off play action. Finds his target down the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Bearcats are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's a hit. Immediately fires to the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right down the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback. 1st down. Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just chews up another 1st down gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback adapting. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll give it to Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chip. Takes it the other way. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of body.
He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Wildcats!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. The handoff to Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Got room to work. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete downfield. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. From the gun, running back on the move.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you run into him.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. we can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Making side adjustments here. They'll go back to the air on second down. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Let's go to the studio now and check in. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bearcats will snap it on first and 10. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Gets caught downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They're going to ride this running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Running behind that left side. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Kane.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Quarterback moving. Right on target this time. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the beatdown has ensued. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And the extra point splits the uprights. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Handoff to the lone back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Flips it out in the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Under fire. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got his man.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll...
Throws toward the end zone. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.